We're finally in the part of his channel where I will call it chapter 2 in the lore of Luke, as we'll go over the reason why in just a minute.
Hey guys, welcome back to Luke's Goldies. In this video, Goldfish Island.
You think we were born yesterday? There was obviously no fish in that box. There we go now, on to the real video. Oh my god! After he drops the fish for being an incompetent fish keeper, he starts to unbox them, and these are all the fishes he received from the Goldfish Island. Talk about not willing to pay for a company who thinks goldfish can live on an island. Last time I checked, fish can never walk on land. Okay, so the reason why I called this the chapter 2 in Luke's career is because of these new fishes that he got, that you'll be seeing a lot. We got my favorite in this batch, Lil Dumpy, who looks like he ate a watermelon and got that dump truck. And then we have Lil Dumpy's rival, Brutus the brutal goldfish, who is brutal to all goldfish, especially to Dumpy. This bobblehead named Mr. French Fry because he thought the fish looked French. And I don't know where he got that from, but as a non-French civilian, it offends me a lot. We got Dookie, who's always taking a dookie, Popeye and Jacqueline being his first 2 telescope goldfish, Babette, who's the girl version of this goofball. Then he has these 3 fishes that he did not name them, but I can name them for you. I decided to call them the Goof Troop because they all look goofy, like their own. So yeah, we're now in chapter 2 of the channel, so we could expect to see more these goldfishes. In the next video, the title is I fed my goldfish for the first time. So Luke has never fed these fish for probably 2 months or a day. I'm not really sure when he posted this from his previous video, but the point is they were starving and all he did was fed them this piece of leaf he probably found in some tree. And look, they don't even like it. Like how he just spits it right out. Bleh. And while everyone is eating, he left Dumpy out of the feast. And for some reason, he's in a jail bucket. Free little Dumpy, he ain't done nothing but possibly bite other fishes. Well, turns out he was biting other fishes, but that's not his fault for trying to eat some butt. He was just trying to give them kisses, or Brutus just bullied him all along with the other fish, throwing him around as if he was shaped like a beach ball. And in the end, Dumpy was forced to be stuck in a bucket. At least he was able to get free to a new tank with some new buddies, and all it took was kicking out Mochi and Emily out of their home. If you ask me, I think he should put all the fish that bully him in one tank. That would be justice for sure. Look at the title and thumbnail of this video. It's clearly clickbait, as in the same video like Dumpy is swimming well and is alive. And this video gives no hints that this could have been clickbait. And this is where he does the famous outro broccoli and carpet as it's supposed to give it a good luck apparently. Didn't know he followed the broccoli religion. Look how much he feeds these nuggets, and one of them looks like a cute bowling ball. He keeps overfeeding them. Especially Lil Dumpy. This is how he used to look. And now, looks like a ping pong with fins. Luke is overfeeding them by feeding them 3 times a day.
Oh, Brutus, he's such a sweet goldfish. Look at him giving kisses. Wrong. Brutus is a brutal goldfish. Look at him toss around Dumpy like a little beach ball.
As we can see, we now know why he's called Brutus the brutal goldfish. It's because he bullies every fish around him, throwing innocent little Dumpy and biting the butts of poor Michelle and Babette. More like Brutus the butt eater. Luke ended up deciding to give Brutus a 10-year sentence in the bucket jail.
After this occurred, I had to build a jail for Brutus. It was apparent this guy is not okay to be with other goldfish. He has to chill out. I put him in this jail, and immediately, he's giving me the puppy dog eyes. He's looking at me. Oh, Luke, forgive me, please. I didn't mean to do it. Oh, go get me out of this place. He's evil behind those eyes. You never fall for Brutus. He's an evil goldfish. He's beautiful. He's adorable. But he's evil.
After saying that, however, he later puts the blame on Lil Dumpy, who was just checking if his friends were okay. But he put him in trial and found him guilty from the Supreme Court, and Lil Dumpy is serving life, while Brutus gets out scot-free, not learning his lesson by the corrupt justice system. Luke tries to show us in this video that the area was around 3 degrees Fahrenheit, and he's keeping heaters in his tank for the greenhouse fish. But Luke, how long have you been owning goldfish? Don't you know that goldfish are cold-blooded animals? They should be able to stay in very cold water just fine since they are cold-blooded. So they should easily survive this with no problem, and all you're really doing is increasing your electric bill. Please do better research. Luke wants to give this false agenda that taking care of your goldfish only takes 2 hours a week out of your time, but him saying that just shows how much he neglects his goldfish stock. You should always be taking care of them and making sure you never take your eyes off them, because if you do, they die. If you have a job, I suggest you quit, because this will be your full-time job. Take it from me. But I am running a little low on money these days, but it's a sacrifice you must make when you have a goldfish tank.
So who is Lil Dumpy? Well, I'll tell you what he's not. He's not thin. He's a thick boy. When I first got Lil Dumpy, I named him within the first 10 minutes of having him. I took a look at him. I took one look at the size of his Dumpy, and I said, I'm naming this guy Dumpy.
We're finally talking about the main character of the Chapter 2 lore, and Lil Dumpy is not just any ball. He's a goofball, but an adorable goofball who likes causing chaos around and is now a free fish from the bucket and is enjoying life. Now let Luke introduce him.
So who is Lil Dumpy? Well, Lil Dumpy is you. Lil Dumpy is me. Lil Dumpy is like all of us. We're beautiful and precious and valuable in our own ways, but we also come with a large baggage of our own problems, and that is okay.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Luke. I still hate you though. Luke later makes this video saying that he fed his fish sand. Wow, do you really have no time to even feed your fish? You just let them eat and try to digest some black sand? That's very low. They should only be used as a substrate for the goldfish to sip through the sand, not to eat it. I didn't watch the video because the title and thumbnail tells me everything I need to know. But he sure didn't forget to feed himself. Just look at him preparing himself some sushi, and you're never gonna believe where he got that meat from.
Hey guys, welcome back to Luke's Goldies. In this video, we took Lil Dumpy, we filleted him, and we turned him into some nigiri. Lil Dumpy's been misbehaving a lot recently, so I thought, let's make an example of Lil Dumpy, and let's show the other goldfish what happens when you misbehave and you be a bad goldfish.
Lil Dump Trunk has been eaten, but he won't get away with this because karma will get him soon. Maybe sooner than expected.
Said it was sashimi grade. I'm assuming that means I can eat it raw and be okay. I hope that's what it means. I ate it all.
Alright, so do goldfish sleep? Well, the answer is yes. They sleep if you press the like and subscribe button.
Alright, I'm gonna save you 2 minutes of your time from this video, and I already know the answer anyways. So I'll just go ahead and tell you guys, no, goldfish don't sleep, because they don't even have eyelids, so it is impossible for them to do so.
In this video, my goldfish Big Bubba, he was really misbehaving, so I brought the sushi chef in and I said, do what you gotta do.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's what you think it is. It's tuna, which is in the same carp tree as the goldfish.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna feed your fish fish? Yeah. What do you think fish in the ocean do? What do you think fish in a lot of ponds do? They just eat the other fish, you know?
They eat the insects above the surface, you know they exist, right? Then we see Luke cutting the tuna on the smallest piece for the fish, and I must warn you, the following video will show him feeding carp to another carp. I understand that this might be hard to watch, but he will pay for his crimes somehow. And maybe even sooner than we expect it to be.
There you go. How was that? Did you like the tuna? That costed me $25 a pound. You better enjoy it.
Who's gonna be the lucky baby that gets some? Oh. It's nobody, because y'all are blind.
That concludes today's video. If I never upload again, you'll know that I got some food poisoning and it was really bad.
So this video called the Beginner Goldfish Carrot Guide is still trying to help you out the basics on what to get and what to do when you have a goldfish of your own. And he even has this in his website for when you're trying to buy fish from him. However, this video should really be called Beginner Goldfish Mistake Guide, because all you will be doing is making the same mistake as he does with his fish. He will tell you not to put decorations in your tank because they're clumsy. He will say you want a testing kit which just shows you're unable to regularly keep the tank water clean, as well as cleaning your filter sponges with 30 tank water instead of nice fresh chlorine water to cut off all those nasty bacteria that could be living in your sponges. Then he tries to pull a fast one on you.
The next thing you're gonna need is some Luke's Goldies merch. There's like a crazy phenomenon going on, like if you don't wear Luke's Goldies merch when you buy goldfish, they all die. Like
He tries desperately to sell off his merch onto you and tries to scare anyone to buy it. Could never be me, but I think I don't have his hoodie just in case it's true. So instead of following this terrible guide, I recommend you watch this goldfish carrot guide that I made titled How to Keep 20 Goldfish in a 20-gallon tank without a cycle tank and no filters. 100% works. Go check it out.
So this is Lil Dumpy. He's a beautiful little fish. Dumpy was eating pellets and eating sand all together. Big Dookie is taking a big dookie. There is just so much joy that comes from a floating golf ball, I can't explain it. In this video, I'm showing how to neglect a tank and make it extremely dirty. Actually, I got the new iPhone 13, not trying to flex. No, I'm joking.
in this video, I'm doing something I've never done before. I've never done this before, and you guys get to see it for the first time. I'm gonna turn this goldfish into sushi. Maybe it should be Big Dumpy because he's got the biggest dumpy in all the land. Oh, we got Big Dookie. Guys, would you look at that? This might be a channel first. Big Dookie is not taking a Big Dookie. Look at the sheer amount of crap in this tank. That's probably 50% coming from Big Dookie. Hey, stop eating the plants. Dude, I dropped some broccoli in there. Get out of there. Look at the little broccoli eater. He's trying to eat healthy. He's trying to shed some pounds. That Big Dumpy of yours is your marker for your fame. Don't make it shrink, make it grow. Steve, stop for a second, go down and look at the ground. Ah, geez. This was my first ever vlog style video, so I hope you enjoyed it. If it flops, this might be the only one I'll ever make. In this video, we're going bowling. Here we go. This is a very important part of Operation Fat Boy. Boy, maybe I should change that name. There's a bad historical context to that. And Lil Dumpy, oh, Lil Dumpy's gonna become Big Dumpy. Look at this guy. This guy's gonna be the next, like, John Cena. He's gonna eat so much, he's gonna become the biggest muscle man. Oh, this guy does not seem to know where the food is. He is eating air. You're eating air, buddy. He's actually the first of this type I've ever had. Maybe he'll be the last because he's very aggressive. We're gonna make sushi out of Big Bubba. We're gonna make sashimi out of Brad. This is also something that I don't want to do with my future child. I forgot the name of this one. This is not a sponsored video by any means, although I wish it was. JCP Aquarium, hit me up with some cash. For my male audience, hope you guys enjoyed that.
Because you're thinking, you know what? That Luke Scoldy's guy, that beautiful Luke Scoldy's guy, compare that to anything else, it's really not that bad. Now I know you might be thinking, well, Luke, a dog is way better than a goldfish. Well, I beg to differ. Does your dog choke on plants? Like clearly might. That's actually not a bonus.
Guys, I'm freaking out. I don't know where Bubba Plush is. I put him underneath the blanket. I was getting ready to do the water change. I took it off and like I don't...
And I took a closer look at Brittany and found out she was growing buds, but only from her bottom, meaning I've had Brittany drowning upside down this entire time. I'm still keeping a close eye to make sure Clarence doesn't find a way to choke on the roots. Oh, Luke, your tank is so beautiful. Look how clean and pristine it looked. Oh yeah?
Little tip, after you're done working out, flex in front of your goldfish to show them who's the most alpha. Show them who's boss. Oh yeah, Chicken Steve, you think you're all that? Look at this bicep. You see that, Clarence? Okay. No. This bag's a little bit small for Frankie, so let's get him inside. I don't want him being out here too long, and it looks like they're bothering each other. Clarence and Chicken Steve have been in here long enough. Let's careful. Whoa! Oh, I'm so sorry.
If you can't afford a real cow, consider buying an aquatic one.
Go hit the gym.
Either we're gonna have a happy, healthy chicken family, or we might have to have some unwanted chicken dinner.